D701 Introduction to Educational Leadership. Over the next couple minutes, I'm going to give you a crash course in how to navigate D2L. So once you have navigated to your course shell, you will end up on your landing page for the course. Some things to point out here is that you will find a welcome letter from me, a link to your syllabus, a link to your course schedule, which is also embedded within the syllabus, and the online student guide for the university. A little bit about the course is listed here, as well as the textbooks that we'll be using for the course. Now, Leadership Case Studies in Education, 3rd edition, is actually not the newest edition anymore. They just released a newer version. If you end up purchasing the newer version, just let me know and we'll see if we can figure out how to navigate that. But if you end up with the 3rd edition, that's the one that we're using for the course. Down at the bottom of the page, you will find any news updates. So just some information about the course, contact information for me, as well as some important dates for our summer session. To navigate different spaces, you'll use the toolbar along the top here. The ones that you'll be using the most often are content, assessments, and in particular assignments. And then in communications, you'll be using discussions. Most of what you're going to want to do is in the content section. So you'll click on that. And then from here, you'll see each of your modules. Now, our course is divided into 8 modules for 8 weeks. So typically you'll be doing 1 module per week. If you click on the little caret, this will open up your reading and writing assignments, as well as links to the things that you'll be submitting. Important things to note is that you'll have some information in the introduction section. Then you'll go into reading and writing assignments, and this is basically mirroring what's in the syllabus, but you can see that here in the first module, your job is to familiarize yourself with the syllabus and D2L content, and then you have a discussion post where you'll be introducing yourselves to classmates in the Getting Acquainted posting area. You do not need to respond to anybody in this discussion. To find this discussion post, you go right over here to Module 1, Getting Acquainted. The rest of your assignments for Module 1 are listed here. You'll be completing a questionnaire from Northhouse. You don't turn in the questionnaire, but you will reflect on the results as part of your leadership journal. You can find that posting right over here. You're also going to want to familiarize yourself with the NELP standards. These will be the standards that are referenced throughout your program. In this course, you are welcome to and encouraged to work ahead. So you can always go into Module 2, Module 3, Module 4, and so forth. But I probably won't provide feedback or evaluation on any of those things until we get to those weeks. Other places where you can find your module discussion posts or your leadership journals are up here in the communications tab. In discussions, you can click on that and you'll see that you can also access those modules right here. So you just click on Getting Acquainted. You'll notice that you can't see anything. Right now there are no threads, but even if there were, you actually have to post a thread before you can see the other ones. So all you do there is you just click on Start a Thread and you can write your introduction. We have a few larger assignments for the course, and you'll see those listed in the course content. So as we take a look at those, you'll see that down here at the bottom, I do have exemplars of those projects. So you can take a look at the research briefs as well as the leadership framework examples. So those are there as a tool for you. When it's time to submit those, you'll go into assessments and you'll click on assignments. Now this was previously called Dropbox. So if you see references in the syllabus or elsewhere in the course to Dropbox, basically what it means is your assignments tab. I'll work on cleaning that up this week, but I may miss 1 or 2. Once you're in there, you click on the assignment that you're going to turn in. You'll add a file and then you'll hit submit, and that's all you have to do. As far as your grades go, I generally try to provide feedback the week that you turn something in. In the event that you turn something in late, there is no penalty. You don't lose points, but you do forfeit narrative feedback. So if you have questions about that, please reach out to me and let me know. And that's pretty much your overview for Module 1 and the course in general. I'm always available if you would like to set up a Zoom meeting or just to answer questions via email.